And we're live. How's it going, everybody? Happy Saturday to everyone. I am on. Well, you should be able to tell by the title of this. I'm on new Wi-Fi, so hopefully this Wi-Fi works out a lot better than the previous one did. So hang tight. We'll get started in about 3 to 5 minutes. Just going to allow everybody to come in who's going to be able to make it tonight, and then we'll kick it off. Looks like it's going to be a small group tonight, and that's okay. I did share that I was probably not going to be going live on the weekend, so this was a good surprise live, and also gives me a chance to test out the new Wi-Fi box. So, hey, Cree, I think you're 100% for being here. I'm so appreciative of you for showing up and listening to me and commenting. That really does mean the world. And thank you again for showing up and being here. All right. So the new Verizon Wi-Fi box came late yesterday, so I was able to hook it up today. And from everything I see, it seems to be working just fine. Hopefully that'll continue, but I don't want to. I definitely don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. So yes, awesome. So Cree, she has our official hashtag Leo Gladiator in there. So if you have access to the chat, just go ahead and spam it. So I'll add to it as well, Gleo Gladiator. So I'm excited that I decided to go live today. I'll be honest, I probably would have missed this if I didn't go live. So it's nice that I was able to add some time free to do that. Actually, know quite a few people in the Tampa area tonight. We've got Monster Jam happening at the Buccaneer Football Stadium, and that one is usually the big one that we have in the area. So all the monster trucks are here. I know one of my friends was taking his son, and same with others that I know taking their kids, and they got pit passes so the kids could get up close and personal with the monster trucks and get pictures, and so they'll have a good time there tonight. But it's always big here in the Tampa area when they have the first Monster Jam of the season. So a lot of monster trucks. All right, already said hi to Clee, Sweets and Beyond. Hello. Welcome to another night. I'm glad you're here as well. All right. Yes. Love when y'all spam the chat with our hashtag Leo Gladiator. So I also have a little bit of good news. This afternoon, when I was at lunch, I got an email saying Moffitt Cancer Center sent you a message. And I'm like, what? Why would they send me a message on a Saturday at 3:30 in the afternoon? So I went and read it, and it was my amazing oncologist again saying that he had the MRI reviewed by the entire um, radiology team there at Moffitt, and they all came to the conclusion that exactly what everybody's been saying so far, is accurate, that there is no signs of regrowth or tumor happening at this point. So just another great message to get. And needless to say, I was excited about that. Hey, Georgian friends, welcome. I appreciate you for being here. Jindy, I know you're driving. Please keep an eye on the road. Don't worry about this. You can listen, which you are, so you can hear my voice. So I am appreciative of you for coming in. And yes, please stay safe while driving. Fancy Feast, thank you for coming in again. I appreciate that. And let's see, Maria, you just joined us. Awesome. Thank you again, Maria, for coming in. So it was a wonderful day. I had a wonderful lunch today. Although I was a little disappointed at my Outback because they removed something that I liked, but just one of those things, things happen. They don't sell a lot of them, but in this case, that wasn't what happened. It was a very popular item. And the problem was that they couldn't get consistent product from whoever is their distributor. And so they had to take it off the menu temporarily. At least that's what they said, temporarily. So I'm hoping they bring it back. But it was only available at my Outback, and it was a side dish. So it wasn't even a main dish. So nothing worth spending too much time on. But it was they were crispy potatoes. And what are crispy smashed potatoes? So essentially what they did was they had a potato that and they cut it, and then they would smash it and put it in a extremely hot skillet to let the skin crisp on it. And oh my goodness, it was wonderful. So yeah, a little disappointed they got rid of it, but that's okay. Like I said, hopefully it's just temporary, like they said. Debbie, welcome. Thank you. I'm gonna think you're from Canada. I see the Canadian flag there. So very nice. I appreciate that. Appreciate you coming in. So yeah. Again, wonderful day. Good news all around, and been wearing my Optune helmet. Even got a new hat for it today. It's I'll post probably a picture on probably on the community tab. I'll post it with the new hat, and it's wonderful. It helped keep my head cool while I was out there this afternoon, because it actually got a little warm here in Tampa today. I was surprised at that. So it just helped me from getting too hot, because these things are already warm to begin with. The electrodes are already warm, and I sure don't need any extra heat to burn my scalp. So here we are. And since I'm home indoor, I took it off. No problems. But tonight I upload all of my data to the company who handles this Optune device, and they will be able to see my usage. This will close out for the month of January. So pretty sure I'll talk to my coach sometime tomorrow. I'm sorry. I have had allergies like crazy. I'm surprised I didn't sneeze, but felt some pepper or something tickle in the back of my throat. So, but I think it was just post-nasal drip. But yeah, so I'm sure I'll talk to her tomorrow, and she'll go over my usage for the month, which I'm excited about. I already know it's going to be good, because the last time she checked in was like a week ago, and I was at 97% overall usage. So that I'm proud of myself for having that high of usage and going to continue pushing forward with it. Sorry, folks. I don't want to cough in your ears. For those of you watching, it's not the prettiest thing to see or hear, so I apologize. I have to get better at using this mute button. So yeah, it was a good Saturday. I hope everybody's had a good Saturday. We had a big plant thing around the area this weekend. I didn't go because my green thumb is pretty much black. So I mean, the only comparison I could give is to Maria. I'm using you as an example here. Is Maria's cooking? Whatever Maria cooks turns black, and it just doesn't. I'm just messing with you, Maria. But yeah, my green thumb is not a good one. I try to keep any plants that I have alive, and I just fail miserably. So, but I do know some friends who went and they got quite a few plants today, and some of them looked rather interesting. Maria, you're terrible with plants too, huh? Okay, well, at least we have that in common. Yeah, my green thumb is not a good one. So, anybody do anything today they want to put in the chat? Anybody go out and do anything? Have any fun plans maybe tomorrow for the weekend? Thank you, Cree. And I believe I saw it earlier in the chat. For those of you who don't know, there are some buttons down there. Hit the thumbs up button. That's to like. That way I know how many people came in, and I love seeing that. We had a good number last night. We were close to 50 likes last night. So, you know, whether you're coming in watching it live or whether you're watching it on the replay, hit that thumbs up. It all helps. Hey, Babs, welcome. And yep, there we are. Official hashtag for the channel, hashtag Glio Gladiator. Maria drove to Naples and back. Not a bad drive. There's some good places in Naples. I like it. I'm trying to think where it is that we usually stay. So it's around Fort Myers, and it's the Alico Road exit. The Alico Road exit in Fort Myers is where we stay, and just love staying in that area. You're not far from Hollywood or Miami if you're heading that way, or if you want to head back up north, you're not far from Port Charlotte and some other little towns. So it's a great trip to have. I mean, gosh, you're 2 hours from St. Pete and Clearwater, and about 2.5 to 2 hours and 45 minutes from Tampa. So it's a great area to be around. But anytime we do head south, that's typically where our stopping point is, down there at the Alico Road exit in Fort Myers. And Maria, I'm glad it was a good day. Yeah, Naples is always a great place to go. Maria, do you still go to Sanibel? I know you had mentioned that a long time ago in one of the lives that I was in, but I didn't know if you still went since it got just demolished by the hurricane a couple of years ago. But if anybody in here is not familiar with Sanibel Island, it was. I can't speak for how it is now because hurricanes have done a job on that. And it's unfortunate because Sanibel Island was absolutely beautiful. I mean, it was truly an island. Once you went over the bridge, you pretty much stayed on the island because it was like $14 one way to get on and off the bridge. So, but it was beautiful. They were known for their shells. Okay. Yeah, Captiva is very nice. It's right there as well. Yep, you said that. So great, beautiful islands to go to if you're looking for an escape from daily life and you're just looking for maybe a little trip, uh, I recommend those islands. They're wonderful. The people could use the business. The local restaurants were all good. Needless to say, it's a beach community, so plenty of restaurants, bars, places to go, things to do. You can bike on bike trails. It is just a beautiful place. And Sanibel used to be known for their um, seashells. People would go there just to walk up and down the beach and collect seashells because they had some of the most beautiful seashells. So yeah, I was just curious about that, Maria. It's a wonderful place to go. So yeah. All right. So curious, what is y'all's experience with the new Wi-Fi? I haven't seen myself freeze up or cut out, so I'm curious what's happening on your end. Are you seeing a pretty solid stream, or is it still breaking up and cutting out? Oh, I hope that's the case, Maria. Gosh, I really love that island. It's not breaking up. That's a good thing. So, yep, I've got the new Wi-Fi, so I will take it. Thanks, Fancy Feast. Uh, so yeah, I do hope Maria Sanibel opens up this year. It's just it was one of my favorite places to vacation, and again, 2.5 hours away, if that, to get there, and it was just wonderful. Oh, hey, Cocoa Beach is good too, Babs. You actually get some good waves over in Cocoa Beach. That's where people who like to surf, and now I'm not talking about like Hawaii waves or anything on the Pacific. Um, they're just bigger than normal for what we have in Florida. We don't really get big waves, but I do like Cocoa Beach. Cocoa Beach is really nice. And interestingly, I always stay in Cocoa Beach before I go on a cruise. So I'm very familiar with Cocoa Beach and I love Cocoa Beach. Yeah, I can't imagine either. Maria, yep, I went a couple years in a row and then it got hit so hard and you couldn't even get over the bridge. The bridge was completely destroyed to get on to the island. So the people that were on there were stuck on the island. It wasn't pretty unfortunate, or yeah, unfortunately, just terrible. Yeah, Fancy Feast. That's how I understand it as well. It was it was very bad. They took a pretty nasty hit. But yeah, it's one of my places to go. And if they are back open, I want to make sure that I go back down there and give them a, a little boost to their economy. One person can't do it alone. It's going to take the tourists coming back, but hopefully they will because a lot of people love that area. All right, so let's talk about tomorrow. I can promise there will be no live stream tomorrow. I'm going to be up early. Church starts at 9:15, so I will be there for the 9:15 service, and then meeting a friend of mine for lunch after that. So I plan on it being a busy day tomorrow. Because after that, I'm sure I've got to check the refrigerator, but I'm pretty sure I need to do some grocery shopping for the week and get all the items I need. When I was a kid, we were on the island during a hurricane. Maria, I bet that was scary as can be because I mean I'm not on an island. I'm inland, and hurricanes when that wind is ripping, especially at night when there's no lights. It is a very scary situation. So I can't imagine what being on the island was like during the hurricane. Mm. Babs, it's good. Yes, I love me some Cocoa Beach. Yeah, I mean, when you haven't been through them or you're new to the area, you don't really know any better. And one of my really, really good friends is from Indiana, and she tells me all the time that, and she lives in Florida now, not far from me. Um, but she tells me that she would much rather go through a tornado in Indiana because it's in and out, whereas the hurricanes here scare her because they can sit there and spin for hours, sometimes days, depending on how fast or slow the hurricane's moving, and that just isn't a fun thing for her. So yeah, I bet, Maria, I can only imagine the shells that washed up on shore after the hurricane. And it definitely stirs the sea up. So you probably got the best of the best. They were already great there without hurricanes, but I can only imagine the great ones you got. Thank you again, Cree. You're awesome. I bet Google Earth will show how it looks like now. Yo, yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. You could probably even Google it, and people have, without using Google Earth, and people have side by sides, and I can only imagine. Actually, that might be my after show research tonight, is just seeing how Sanibel is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be a good day, and starfish, yeah. Octopus are some very interesting encephalopods, or whatever they call them. Um, they can they can twist and turn their bodies to fit in so many different areas. I've seen people who have had them in like a locked case before, and they figured out a way to get out of the locked case. Very, very smart animals. Starfish. I love starfish. They're beautiful. Same with sand dollars. Sand dollars are wonderful to catch and to keep every. You don't want to keep them all, but just catch a few and keep them. They're really nice. Yep. Very nice. Oh yes. I mean, yeah. I bet it was a ton of fun. And you probably saw some animals you hadn't seen before. So that's even cooler. Even three crabs and octopus. We scared of you trying to cook them. They knew. They knew better and ran to the ocean. Oh, that's too funny. Thanks, Fancy Feast. That was a good laugh. Hmm. All right. So, hope everybody enjoyed this live surprise. Didn't really have a topic to talk about tonight, which was wonderful. I really wanted to test the Wi-Fi, but from everything I'm seeing, it's done extremely well. So I'm super excited about that, and can't wait to start back up again on Monday with our regular cadence around 7 o'clock. And I'll have another topic for us to discuss. So everybody have a great rest of your Saturday, and I hope your Sunday goes well. Feel free to reach out to me anytime you need anything. I'll be happy to talk to you, or again, whatever you need. I'll be happy to be there to support you. So again, everybody have a great rest of your weekend. God bless, and talk to y'all on Monday. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Fancy Feast. I caught that before I shut down. That's wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Love you all.